The longer you stay not knowing is the longer you stay not growing. First and foremost, I want to say how you guys doing. Also, my condolences go out to the Bryant family and the families of people who actually were involved in the crash. We don't know who they are because the media has not told us. You know, in this age of we live in, societies rank above everybody else. So all we know is Kobe Bryant, his daughter. Rest in peace. But my heart goes out and my condolences go out to everybody who was involved in the crash as well. Today, I'm going to make a video here. We're going to talk about anger and why you need to keep your anger in check and stop allowing these people on YouTube and the media and wherever else you might encounter them to get you all riled up, because anger can lead to your death whether you know it or not. See, let's look at the leading cause of death in America is heart disease. It's even above cancer. According to the CDC, you have over 647,000 people, according to their records, die each year from that. That's a lot of people. Cancer is a close second with 599,000. And then also you got down there strokes, which is 146,000. Still a lot of people. But a lot of time you don't understand the dangers that's associated with anger. You allow people to get you all amped up. And for some of you guys, it don't take much. All you got to just watch the news or just see something that somebody else, especially when it comes to African people, if the perpetrator is non-African, you guys get highly upset. Like how that news reporter supposedly, I don't know, she gaffed when she was talking about Kobe Bryant. Some people said she said nigger. Some people said she says some other word. Hey, at the end of the day, it won't bring Kobe Bryant back. It won't bring back anybody who lost their life in a helicopter crash. It won't bring anybody back. So for me to be all upset about that, to me, it really wouldn't make much difference. That's just me, in my opinion. But I know some of you guys live for this type of event, so you can say, "See, I told you. Why are you so surprised?" Like, man, you guys just jump on it, and then you'll be all worked up and all angry. But then, at the end of the day, you have to pay attention, man, because what you don't believe that emotions have effect on your body, you're mistaking yourself. Whether you believe that or not is irrelevant. These are facts. Every time you get angry, you have a chemical change in your body. When you get happy, you get another chemical change in your body. Let's look at some of the effects of anger. Well, some of the long-term health problems associated with anger: get headaches, digestion problems such as abdominal pain, insomnia, you can't sleep, increased anxiety. Now that one right there alone will do you in, because you're anxious. You think everybody's out to get you. Every European person you come in contact with, you think they come to get you. Or if you're European or any other race, every African person you encounter, oh man, are they gonna rob me? Are they gonna mug me? Are they in a state of always just in a state of panic? Anger is also associated with depression. Then you look at I guess the last list right here in the CDC side. Intentional self-harm, suicide. 47,000 people commit suicide every day according to their charts. Every year in America. 47,000. That's a lot of people. But depression, but it's just angry. You're just angry. Stop allowing people to take control of your emotions. It comes right back down to you controlling your emotions. I understand these things happen. Believe me, I do. But when you allow it to consume you to the point where you start having health problems, you have an issue. High blood pressure, that should be no surprise that anger causes that. Skin problems such as eczema. And of course, we should all know it causes heart attack and stroke. That's not a surprise to anyone, is it? I hope not. You see, a lot of you don't take things into context. You're not really deep thinkers. Why are these people always trying to amp you up? Whether it be the media, whoever you associate, these YouTubers, race baiters, whoever. Why are they always trying to amp you up to keep you in a state of being angry? Do they not know the damage of anger on the heart? Is it so much It's so important for them to make a buck. That's the only way they can make money, is keeping you in a state of constant anger. What do you do with all that pent up anger? You become like a volcano waiting to explode. I don't mean explode on somebody. I hope not. But if you don't find a way to to actually disperse all that energy, you're gonna start having a serious health problems. And so let's just show you headaches. You start having a bunch of headaches. You don't even know why. Start having indigestion. You're like, I don't know why I keep having this indigestion problem. You never had it before. Can't sleep. And you're not even realizing, you're not seeing a correlation between you being angry and these health problems you're having. You weren't born with these problems, but all of a sudden you start having it slowly but surely, eating away inside of you, because you stay in a state of anger. And we all should know that a lot of African American males, in particularly, have a lot of prostate problems. Well, that's also associated with stress. You stay in a constant state of anger. Man, that tear your prostate up. Next thing you know, you got prostate cancer. At the end of the day, what you gonna do with all this anger? Believe me, I live in this society. I see it. I see what you see. But you have to find a way to mitigate some of this anger and not hold on to it and internalize it. I know it's easier said than done, but a lot of times you don't see the long-term effects. So what I do personally is not allow myself to engage in watching all this stuff that's gonna get me to the point where I be always angry. And you want to go out and do something to somebody, that'll be a big mistake. Because then, if you survive when the cops come for you, you're gonna be in an environment you damn sure don't want to be in, which is prison. I don't think anybody here listening to my voice wants to be in prison, especially here in America. I don't think you want to be in prison at all. You know. But focusing on this problem of this anger. I mean, when you watch some of these people's videos, all they show you is what's going on, just negative, all that negative energy. And you talk about karma. Karma is nothing more than energy. You consume negative energy all day, and you wonder why your life is not going right. You wonder why so much negative things are happening to you in your life. Well, it's not really a surprise. That's all you consume on a daily basis. You don't even see the good things anymore. I keep telling you, you don't see it. A lot of you guys are not deep thinkers. You really need to unplug from these people. Take time for yourself and really analyze what's important. Let me show you how this anger ties all the way in. Remember Khalid Muhammad? Not putting away all the different conspiracies and all this stuff. Just going by what we see or what you can find on the internet. It said that in 2001, Khalid Muhammad died suddenly of a brain aneurysm in Atlanta, Georgia. He was 53 years old. 53 years old. Now, what did the short here say? According to anger, it says you can lead to what? Headaches, strokes, heart attacks, aneurysm. Aneurysm for anger. Y'all better be careful, man. Having all that anger build up inside of you, it will do you in. Now, if you want to shorten your sentence here on earth, you can go ahead and do that if you want to. If you choose to do that, I mean, it's up to you. I can't stop you, and nobody can stop you. Right? The man was 53 years old, seemed to be in good health. But the anger, walking around all that anger, I can't stand these Europeans. And you having all that stuff. Like I said, it goes all the way to European people being all stressed out every time they see you coming around me. We don't see the bigger picture, man. I don't do my videos just for African people. I do my videos for all people to really understand the bigger game here. Whether you guys like it or anybody else like it, we all on the same planet together. Unless they find a different planet where we all can, well, some people can go to, we stuck on the same planet together. You don't have to like it. It's a reality. It's a fact. We're not gonna get rid of you. You're not gonna get rid of us or any other race for that matter. We're all stuck here. That's a reality. So getting anger and having this hate build up in your heart, It won't do you any good, to tell you the truth. It's quite foolish when you really sit down and analyze the situation. But I know it takes a logical minded person and a mature individual to sit down and actually analyze things correctly and honestly. But if you're not honest and you like to be, easily amped up by other people or by the media or whatever have you. When I say the media, is actually people also, because the media doesn't stand alone. It's not like it's some type of abstract concept. It has people in there, so still people. But focusing on the anger, this emotion of anger, another emotion again, emotions, keeping those emotions in check. I hate to sound like a broken record, man. But I also told you that this life is unpredictable and very precious. You can't predict when you're going to check out of here. A lot of us really believe we're going to see old age. That might be in the cards for you. It might not be. Kobe Bryant was born in August of 1978. I was born in January of 78. If I'm lucky, my birthday's the end of this month. I'll be 42. We'll see what happens if I make it or not. You can never tell. I mean, I say it over and over. This life is that unpredictable. You never know. So I refuse to shorten my lifespan by harboring all this unwanted emotions on my heart, on my mind, 24 hours a day. That's insane. But some of you, I know you do it because you make money off of that. And you can't wait for something like this to happen where you can find just one story. See, she said this at the N-word, and you're going to harp on that, and you're going to make a long video about that and how they don't like you. And it makes it even better because the person who made according to what they say, which you could debate whether it was intentional or not, whatever, but it makes it better for your status quo, your modus operandi, because it was a female that said it, not a male. And I'm gonna say it, some sisters have a vendetta against the European female, and believe me, I know the whole history. So then you can say, see, they don't like you. I get it. I know, and for some reason they're gonna paint that one lady. See, that's all the women of that race. You see, that one lady dictates the whole race. But when you flip the script, if they say, well, according to what you all say, Ray or Junebug or Pookie, that's the name you guys use. If they judge you based on Ray and Pookie or Shakisha and judge the whole race like that, you'll be highly offended. But it goes both ways, man. It goes both ways. That's what I'm saying. You have to be honest and really focus. And say, you know what? A lot of this stuff, man, don't make no sense. I get it. People are going to dislike you based on the color of their skin, based on their own preconceived notions, which means to be prejudiced. And that's a reality. You see, I choose not to live my life that way anymore. At one point, I was on that level with you. Don't get me wrong. At one point, I used to be highly angry, man. But I got a lot of gray hairs. I said, man, I was getting old before my time, man. I was gray hair, all of my beards, my eyelashes, eyebrows. Nah, man. I can't go down like that. Harboring that hate in my heart, man. Harboring that just anger. And it makes it hard for a lot of you, because it's one thing to have that notion, but then when you got to go to work for somebody who don't look like you, then you're really in a problem, because you're going to work and you harbor, I can't stand these people, when you got to work with them. Then it starts to come out in your work, and eventually you get reprimanded for it, and eventually if you don't change your work ethics, you lose your job. Then you got to find another job again. And given the circumstance of Africans in America or in Britain or wherever you might find yourself, there's a good chance that you'll be working for somebody who don't look like you. So, I mean, you have to really analyze the direction you want to go in your life. That's the only good advice I will give you. Yes, things happen. Yes, people say things. But to internalize all this hate, I'm not talking just about this incident. I'm talking about many incidents compounded, and the people you listen to, they make sure to bring you all the incidents they can find to solidify their point. That's their modus operandi. See what's happening to us? You see what they're doing to us? You see? Okay, well, my question is, okay, and then what? What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with all the information? What are you going to do about it? How are you going to change the status quo? How are you going to change the narrative? How are you going to change the fact that you're living under some other racist hegemony? How are you going to do that? But of course, they don't go down that road. They just want to show you highlights and give you great long videos. I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody's going to make an hour-long video or 2-hour long or 3-hour long about what the news reporter said. And I get it. I get it. It's how you making money. It's a hell of a way to make money, but it's how you making money. I'm not mad at you. Believe me, I'm not. I'm just saying that at some point, you have to understand that everything has a reaction. Whether you like to believe that or not is irrelevant. It's the truth. And having all this anger inside of you is going to leave you in a great deal of hurt, to tell you the truth, because a lot of people, for a fact, a lot of African Americans run around with high blood pressure, and they keep telling themselves, well, I only have high blood pressure. You only have high blood pressure. You have no clue. You have more than just high blood pressure. Do you know that high blood pressure can lead to having a stroke, a heart attack? Do you know that? You should. Because I already told you in a previous video, the more the pressure stays high in your body, the weaker the heart becomes. That's the simplest way I can put it. What causes high blood pressure? Lots of things. Stress, thickened blood, a lot of stuff causes the heart to be pumping hard. And it's amazing how people don't look into things. I mean, I'll show you this little graph here. I compiled this little picture here. I hope you can see it in your screen. I'm not sure if I got the resolution worked out yet, because like I said, I'm still trying to get used to this 21:9 aspect ratio. But I'm doing my best to convey a point. Again, I don't have to make these videos because I already know about this information. But I take my time just in case somebody, just one person maybe didn't know about it. So you know what? Thanks, man. Because really and truly, I'm really trying to help. It's only out of love I'm trying to help. But a lot of people are ignorant when it comes to their own bodies. You don't just have high blood pressure. It can lead to so much more if left unchecked. And a lot of times you don't change your eating habits. So all you do is take the medication and still eat the same way you was eating. When your pressure get high, okay, I'm gonna take some of my blood pressure medicine. Why not change it so you can actually go without it? Do you know the body can naturally heal whatever ailments it has? But see, the medical facilities, the pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know this. So they're always ready with a pill. You know, hey, take this pill, take this other pill. But they never tell you to stop and really change the way you live your life. Of course not. There's no money really involved in that. So it's always a pill, and you being the consumer of these poison, which really they're not really medicines. You just take them blindly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your life you're talking about. Whatever you choose to do with it is up to you. I'm just one guy on the internet talking, trying to reach you. Again, I don't have to make these videos. I'm really trying to reach you. Stop allowing people to manipulate your emotions so easily. It will cost you more than you believe. Whether you're willing to admit that or not, whether you understand that fact or not, it's irrelevant. If you have never learned about gravity, it doesn't make a difference. If you and I walk off a 10-story building, I can guarantee you with 100% certainty you will fall to the ground, just like me. Even though you have never studied gravity, you will still be subject to the laws of gravity. Just like that law of gravity, your body has laws as well. Whether you understand it or not is irrelevant. Whether you understand the signs of the body, it's irrelevant. It gives you signs. It always gives you signs. There's no such thing as a sudden heart attack. That's a lie. The body gives you signs long before you have the heart attack. You just don't pay attention, or you're just ignorant to what those signs are. Again, the longer you stay not knowing is the longer you stay not growing.